How's it going, everybody? My name is RillaKurai, and we are on Anime Last Stand. I'm new to the Anime Last Stand YouTube type of deal. I usually make other content, but let's not get into that right now. You guys are here to see the update, these units. In this video, we're going to go over 2 units, and then I'll make another video on another 2 units, or all the units that I haven't had in this video. Let's go over the current update, which is update 51, which dropped a bunch of stuff. It's a first Shinjuku update, which is Jujutsu Kaisen. Adds 6 new units, 4 new evolutions, 2 new extreme bursts, 1 godly rework, a new story, new raid, new breach, new tournament, a bunch of QOLs, and new codes. But in this episode, we're going to go over 2 units. One I don't have yet. By the end of this video, I will have him and be showing off his abilities. But we're going to go over Judge Sorcerer, which is a comic manga. I want to say comic book, but it's not comic, it's manga. It's from the manga, which is right here. It looks exactly like he does in game. So if we're looking at his stats, I have Avatar on him. Sadly, wanted glitched. I always see a character from the trailer and be like, I like him, I want glitched on him, even though I don't know who he is. But he starts off ground. He's a light unit, physical, and gets crippled all the way through. The starting cost is 800 to place. He starts at 1.71 million damage, or as you can see down there, 1,715,936 damage with double S, and then you have 37 range with triple S, and a 5 SPA. This is all max level, max skill tree. I'll go over the max skill tree once we go over the abilities. At upgrade 5, he does become hybrid and keeps the crippled. So the abilities is Judgment. If there are more than 20 guilty enemies in range, enter Executioner mode. For the next 60 seconds, Executioner mode gives this unit a 10% crit chance, 100% crit damage, minus 5% SPA, and gains Extinguished as a guaranteed effect. If you don't know what Extinguished is, Extinguished under this effect have no resistance to any elements. Once enemy HP is less than 30%, take 25% more damage from units and plus 50% more damage from nukes. If HP is less than 20%, the units which cast this effect has a 2.5% chance to instantly kill the unit, which is kind of nuts to me. That is an insane new effect. But let's go over Judgment. When attacking an enemy, there's a 20% chance to mark them as guilty. Guilty enemies permanently take 50% damage from this unit and are inflicted with Extinguished for 10 seconds. Each time they are hit by Judge Sorcerer, 20 seconds per enemy. He's just going to do a lot of damage. I can see him being good for some, maybe attorney, but then again, I can see him doing good in leaderboard runs. After attacking an enemy 3 times, gain a base critical rate of 30% against that enemy. Deal 10% more damage per status effect on the enemy, up to 50% maximum bonus damage. So you could run him with Conrad, you could run him with Sukuna, and he'd be really good. But you want to see his max stats? There's his max stats: 446 mil, about an 88 range, and 7 SPA. And is hybrid and has crippled still. But this is what I want to go over. So he gets 100% crit damage. If we go over here, he already has 200%. So that is him getting 300% crit damage. And his skill tree is the basic skill tree. You want to go like this. It's pretty simple, nothing too special about it. For his cosmetic, it's pretty cool. Something I'd run if it didn't have, you know, the Scales of Justice on the back. You get a cool aura, you get a sword. Even though I don't have these units equipped, I don't know why they're showing, but that's okay. So now, if you want to know where to get him, head over to Raid. Let me change outfit. Now we head over to Raid here. You go into the raid shop. It's a new raid, so you gotta get these totems. And here's his Executioner sword for 900, which is pretty cheap. I already have both of these. So number 6 right here of the Shinjuku crater, and he's a 2% drop rate. I'll show you what team I use if it helps you out. It's nothing too hard or too special, but here we go. So it's a very simple star. You just do banks. I like running Ichigo because Ichigo is just OP. Basically, you just put a bunch of banks down. They're nature units, but you can bring fire to make it go quicker. But since Ichigo has the built-in passive, he just out-damages everything with his mastery skill. As you can see, we are on wave 19. I didn't want to record the whole video, like the whole raid, because it's kind of boring to just sit here and watch Ichigo kill stuff. Yeah, it would take 3 minutes, but what am I going to talk to you about 3 minutes? And there you go. I didn't get the unit. 3 minutes 21 seconds on Act 6, Cursed Essence, and all I put down was Ichigo and 2 banks. It's not that hard of a raid. I just don't understand why the raid is easier than the legend stages, even though it should be the opposite. Raid should be hard since big bosses, not legend stages, but that's just me. That's just me. Anyways, let's get into showing you the abilities of Judge Sorcerer. I wanted to show off the new map before anything else, which if you didn't notice while playing the map, they do have fan art places of just people that like the game. You probably got the dev team over here. You got more fan art throughout the map, which is really nice, but that's not what you're here for. You're here for to see his abilities, so let's get right into it. Alright, so you want to see his abilities. Not that one, this one. This is his first ability. He does a little pinwheel fire spin or cursed energy spin, which is actually kind of sick in my opinion. Let's see it from a far range. That's pretty cool in my opinion, but that's just me. Now for his next ability, which is an okay move. It's nothing too special, as you can see from here. He does a little slash and you can see it hit. I don't think it's that cool, but to you maybe they'll be like, oh, that's a cool animation, that's so cool, but not that impressive. Now for his executing slashes, which is kind of sick, but again, it's nothing too special. He combines his 1 with his 2, his 1 up his first upgrade, or well, basic ability with his 3rd, and it looks cool in my opinion. Now for his judgment turns everything white. As you can see, you get a big giant white dome around. Now anything in this, like I went over before, gets guilty. So enemies that are in there get extinguished also, and this unit gets 300% crit damage. Well, 100% from it. So he gets a max of 300% crit damage. There isn't really any special effect to it, and if there is, I'll show it to you. But if it's not in the video, then it's not in the video. I think this unit is super underrated. He's pretty good in my opinion. Again, I know I'm saying in my opinion a lot, but how could you go wrong with 300% crit chance and insane amount of DPS? You're hitting for, I don't even know. Steven will put it on the screen to show you how much 300% crit damage is once he hits it off of his damage here. Anyways, let's move on to the next character. Alright, so here we are with Toji, or aka Sorcerer Killer. Not really that great, 1.12 mil, but he was a unit that came out, I would say like a year or two ago, at the beginning of ALS, or halfway through. I don't even know when he came out, but no trade on him. I don't think his skill tree is done. Yeah, no skill tree. So this is his base damage for now. 1.12 million. Max rank, nothing too special about him. So let's see how much he changes when we extreme boost him. So 25.3 million. He gets abilities. Weapon inventory. Every 5 seconds, cycle through each of the following weapons in order. Soul Splitter, drain 1% HP, cap of 50 billion. Holy hell. Ignore 50% of the subtype resistance. Mile Chain, 5% range per attack while using this weapon and stun enemies for 5 seconds, 10 seconds per enemy. Lose these buffs when weapon changes. Inverted weapon, deal 100% elemental penetration. If the enemy has special type, deal 200%. I mean, that's not bad for like a mid, as kind of a mid unit. How many rerolls I got? Do I got enough to like show off maybe a roll? Let's go see how many rolls I got. Maybe we can get like glitched or something on him. We're not getting glitched. Let's see. Let's just see. All right, ready? Nothing. We got nothing. And that's okay because I'm not gonna really use this unit. So do we have any orbs? We do. We have one. Nothing special. But that's okay. I don't really care for this unit or anything like that. I'm just here to showcase it for you guys. Again, 25.3 million, not skill tree, no current besides hyperspeed. Nothing too special about him besides his passive, which is decent. But let's get into showing off the abilities. If you guys want to know how to get boosted Toji, go over to raids and then talk to Gojo here, or Yujo, that's Gojo, and the Infernal Boost. There's Toji. So you have to complete all 10 of these and you get 45 of these, and that's how you extreme boost him. Same with Fortune Master Jackpot. He'll be in the next video. I'm only doing 2 units per video because why not? It's fun. I like showing off units. But let's get into what his abilities look like. And as you can see, we are on Giant's Forest, and Toji's first ability looks like this. Come on, Toji, do it. And from far away, it doesn't look too bad. It's very loud. Which I don't understand why they gotta make him really loud, but you can upgrade him up until 6, and that's when he gets hybrid and new ability, which kind of looks sick in my opinion, but it can go through walls. See from first person, it's pretty cool. And you didn't really see much, but let's try it from this angle. It looks pretty cool. Nothing too like impressive. And now for his, I think his coolest looking ability. It's like cool to like stylish. It's not too impressive. It's not something that's like, whoa, that took so much to animate, blah 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 blah. It's just, you know, it fits Toji. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. And if you did, hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. I know we're already at 1,000, but let's go higher. Let's reach 1,500. Yeah, I almost said 1.5, but that's impossible right now. But let's reach 1,500. I'm impressed with Judge Sorcerer, but I don't really care for Toji boosted. It could have been better. Yeah, he gets 1 passive, but it's not that too impressive in my opinion. But it's a good update, a great solid update for these 2 units. Stay tuned for the next video where I show off another 2 units or the rest of the units. We'll see. If I have Yujo, we'll show off Sukuna, Hikari, Maki, and the other breach unit. Oh, Gato and the other breach unit. I forgot what the other breach unit's name was, but it's been RillaKurai, uploading videos daily, nightly, and ever so delightfully, and I hope to see you on the next episode. Peace.